British consumer price inflation ticked up to 2.2% in July, marking the first increase this year. The rise, still below the central bank's target, was smaller than expected due to slower growth in services prices. Financial markets now speculate a possible rate cut in September, though many economists believe the central bank will remain cautious.
British consumer price inflation increased for the first time this year in July. CPI reached 2.2% after spending a couple of months at the central bank's 2% target. The rise was smaller than expected as services prices rose less rapidly. Wednesday's official data saw financial markets raise bets of a rate cut in September, though most economists believe the central bank is likely to stay cautious on rates. The central bank expects CPI to rise further by the end of the year as the effects of last year's sharp falls in energy prices fades. The UK's CPI is still lower than in the Eurozone and the US. But many households still feel squeezed by the sharp rise in prices over the past 2 years. The central bank remains relatively focused on longer-term inflation pressures, including services prices. Wednesday's data showed annual services price inflation fell to 5.2% in July from June's 5.7%, below forecasts. The update comes a day after data showed annual wage growth excluding bonuses slowed to its lowest in nearly 2 years at 5.4%. Those figures also showed a surprise drop in unemployment.